you just changed your name. But my name is Jennifer. I'm one of the animal keepers here at Jumping Junction. So I will be walking you guys through our exhibit, showing you some of the animals we have out here. Before we go inside, we have a couple of rules. The first one, which is the most important rule, is you'll see a walking path through the exhibit. We need you to stay on the walking path the whole time we're in there. You guys are going to be following me, so we're just going to stay on the path the whole time. The animals are free roaming, so on occasion they might be jumping in front of us or behind us or beside us. If that happens, I'll give you guys a little more direction, like we might speed up or slow down. If one stops near us, I ask that you don't try to reach out and touch it or feed it. We're just going to admire them and move on. You're welcome to take pictures and video. You might want to have your cameras ready though, because we'll kind of move at a slow, steady pace, but we might stop for a second to take a picture or two, and then we'll keep moving, okay? Do you guys have any questions for me? No? All right, so we'll head on in. I'm going to be the line leader, but I'll have you guys come in first, and then I'll get in the front of the line.
I'm balanced.
All right. So we'll just kind of stay as a group. If you guys can't hear me, just let me know. If you have any questions, raise your hand. I'll try to answer them for you. But we can start walking if you like. So there are 15 animals in here right now. We have 10 kangaroos and 5 wallabies. The first animals we're going to come to, this first shelter, are going to be our Bennett's wallabies. So these are a smaller animal that are found in some kind of swampy areas. Other wallabies can be found in some forested areas as well. These guys are really good at kind of hiding under things, so a lot of times they're along this fence line. There's about 3 of them back there. So it's cooler back there. They can kind of be in the shade. And also they're a little bit hidden. Right, coming down from the open. Now wallabies in general are about half the size of the much smaller. Our wallabies also, if you look at them, they look a little darker. Their fur is a little thicker. And then also if you look at their faces, you can see a face up here. They kind of have like a square. Now kangaroos are found in like some wide open like plains areas, so they're used to fishing, but they also just kind of lay out in the open. So they're a little bit larger animal, not kind of worried about predators. Compared to our wallabies, kind of obvious. But we kind of call this wallaby way, because a lot of the wallabies like hanging out here. It's nice and shaded. However, those are one of the larger species of kangaroo that you'll find. We do have one male red kangaroo. I guess you can figure out which one he is. Yeah, this guy right here. So when he stands up, he's quite large. And males in general can get up to even 6 feet tall. So they're pretty impressive when he stands up. He's easy to spot because he's so much larger than our females. Now we do have some bonus joeys. other times of the day, like now, they're just in and out. They're just gonna kind of stay out in the sun. They're kind of in and out. These guys are they get a higher assortment of plastic, and then they get a little pelleted piece of macropod diet. They like to refer to wallabies and kangaroos as macropods, which means big meat. And so that type of pellet is made just for them, and that helps give them a lot of the nutrients that they need. Now moving around this corner, there's a female wallabies hanging out over this corner right here. They're very smart because they've found out that this part of the exhibit does not get any direct sun at all, no matter the time of day. So it is much cooler. Very smart. So once they get out right here behind the pole, and then they will stand right here. So really good at sun in the sun. Stay nice and cool and protected. Now if you want to see something else a little different than standard small, I have two large species. There is a Burmese python and a reticulated python that you're welcome to check out. Yeah, they're quite large. Yeah, they're pretty large. In large snakes that are for you, we have a large lizard, the photo dragon, which is one of the largest in the world. Yeah, these are the largest lizards in the world. That really big is great. Yeah, I guess.
Pretty impressive.
If you guys want to check out our photography even more, there's actually a window on the other side, so you can spend even more time admiring how cool he is. He's really cute stuff. It's usually a really good show. Her name is Police.
Oh, well, perfect.
Right? I know. Very cool.
Oh, it's a Komodo dragon.